it's Sandy Wyllie. Welcome to my mental health channel, where I wipe away the stigma of mental illness by talking about my own personal struggles, having borderline personality disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety and depression. I talk about narcissism and my narcissistic mother. I talk about schizophrenia, and I wrote a memoir, a childhood memoir, Life with My Schizophrenic Father. I talk about my unethical psychologists who I've had sexual relationships with and brought to the licensing board, and a plethora of other mental health related topics. But I only come on as a former patient of almost 20 years. I am not a licensed therapist. I do not hold a degree in psychology, so I cannot diagnose you or even give you a professional opinion. And all I ask in turn of you is your kindness and respect in the comments, please. Now, if you are new to my channel, welcome, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button in the lower right hand corner, that box that says subscribe. That way you will be notified each and every time a new video of mine comes out. Give it a thumbs up. Share my videos with your friends and your family on your social media platforms. The link to all my books, if you're interested, in the books about my psychologists, and my memoirs, my poetry, they're all, the links to those are available down below in the description. If you want to support my channel and help me along on this journey, you can always buy me a cup of coffee, and the link to that is down below in the description as well. I'd love to hear from you. I reply to every comment as long as it's respectful and tasteful and kind. Today we're going to talk about rage. I wear my rage like a warrior's badge. How many people have seen the movie Captain America? Yeah, I just saw it last week. Yeah, it was very, very good. I highly recommend if you like superheroes, which I do. Captain America is really good. But I feel like Captain America. And I feel like every episode that happens, I get more angry and more angry. And and if you watch the movie and you see, every time he gets more angry, he gets stronger, and he's breaking desks, and then in the end, the rage just grew so out of control that he turns into this red Hulk. Sorry if that was a spoiler for you, but that's how I feel about my rage. So we're going to talk about rage and what it's like for me, and how I still carry it, and how I suppress my rage by drinking alcohol every night, because I still carry my rage. Like I said, I wear it like a warrior's badge. Because what is rage really? It's just like a shield to cover up all your hurt and all your sadness. Have you ever wore your rage like a warrior's badge? Are you feeling the rage because of all the hurt people have caused you? Well, it started since I was a little girl with my narcissistic mother, always swearing at me, physically abusing me, verbally abusing me, mentally, her mental cruelty to me, making me feel like I was worthless, I was nothing, I was trash. And I pleaded with her to stop it. I would be crying my eyes out, begging her, please stop, abusing me, stop swearing at me. And she'd say, F you, you little sock sucker. I can't say, I have to say sock instead of putting the C there, because otherwise it'll take down this whole channel. But that's what she called me as a little girl. Can you imagine that? I smile at it because I'm covering up all my pain. Like I said, if I even think of it, I would just tear down the house. I have broken tabletops with my hands, smashed glass tabletops. I put my head through a glass door. I've had such intense rage. That's why I really enjoyed Captain America, because I could associate with that rage. Each time something happened, the rage would build up, and I'd like building muscle on me, and I'd get, stronger and stronger and stronger. And also, during all the strengths, I keep pushing people away and away and away from me. And then my father too hurt me immensely. He was a very sick man. He was schizophrenia. I was an only child, and then it just, friends have hurt me. My cousin hurt me by stealing my inheritance. More rage, more rage. See, pile it up, more rage. Then when my child had pneumococcal meningitis at age 4, he was taken out of my home in an ambulance, was in the hospital for 2 years, in a coma. He was in a coma. He became an invalid. He lost big chunks of his mind. Okay, he's on heavy medication. He's very, very sick. He's an invalid. He can't take care of himself, and he's almost 30. More rage and more rage. But I think what really, and also including all the psychologists who had sex with me, exploited me sexually. Read this book, Sexually Exploited by 3 Psychologists, how they ganged up on me and how they, that added, see, each thing kept adding, like the Hulk movie, where the president keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Each thing that makes him more angry, he's building muscle. So each thing that happened, but what really was the pinnacle of the whole thing is when I got a call a few years ago from the institution my son was living. A staff member brutally beat my son. He was hospitalized. The police were called. The man was arrested. It's in the process of a trial right now. It's supposed to go to trial next month. Then not only that, my son was kicked out of the place he was staying because the staff members wanted to whitewash the whole thing. They didn't want me talking about it to any other parents whose kids were there. So they kicked my son out. So I wasn't there. So they whitewashed the whole thing, the cover up. So between my son being brutally beaten when someone was supposed to take care of him, you know why he was brutally beaten? Because he just asked, go home. He wanted to come home. And this was during COVID. It was just horrendous. My life has been a friggin' living nightmare. Okay, I put on a good face about it, but I'm not a happy person, all right? I'm a miserable person. I'm an enraged person. And after that episode, and my psychologist abusing me at the same time, and I sent him to the board, Dr. Richard Geist. After that happened, I shattered. I completely shattered. I broke into a million pieces. And you cannot put something back together that's in a million pieces, okay? My rage was so that I, over everything, I kept drinking vodka every day, heavy, like I get drunk. I drink 7 days a week. Because what happens is I couldn't live with it. The rage was so intense. It was so... I'd be smashing windows and breaking glass tops, and I couldn't, contain it, really. It was just like, I really could relate to that movie, Captain America, when the president, at the end, he turns into this big, raging Red Hulk. And I was that close to turning into that big, raging Red Hulk. And you know what that means? I'd be put in a straitjacket and put into a mental ward, locked up. And I never been locked up over mental illness. I never been locked up. I never been hospitalized over my mental illness. So the only way, because I couldn't go to therapy anymore after 20 years of being, tortured. And in my therapy, if you read my books, you'll understand. I didn't have any friends, and I was an only child. I had no family, so the alcohol made me kind of, loopy. And it suppressed all the rage, what that was inside of me. And what rage does to me, just like in Captain America, I got to use that analogy, is because it made him stronger. It made him very strong. But in the end, he destroyed everything. He tore down everything. He tore down the White House. He tore down all the cherry blossom trees. He tore up the road. I mean, he destroyed everything in his path, because that's what rage does. It does destroy everything in my path. So I tear up everything, and I tear up people. I no longer trust anyone. I have zero trust because of life experiences that has happened to me since a little girl up until a few years ago. Um, I don't trust anyone. Okay, I automatically don't trust people, and I push people away, and I use that rage when I'm not drinking. That is because I don't drink all day like some alcoholics do. I drink in the late afternoon. I drink one time a day, two or three drinks now. I don't drink all day. I'm not, of course, coming on these videos drinking at all. I only drink around 4 o'clock. I know happy hour is supposed to be 5, but happy hour for me is an hour early. It's at 4 o'clock. And I only drink 2 or 3 drinks. I don't keep drinking, till I pass out. I don't drink till I pass out. I drink till I feel, relaxed and, like chill, like chill. That's what I want to get from the alcohol. Like I don't feel rage anymore. I feel like chill and relaxed and cool, like that. I don't drink till I'm like falling down drunk or passing out or blackout. None of those things happen. It's not like I'm condoning what I'm doing. I'm just saying that since my son was brutally beaten, and both the monster who beat my son, his trial is next month. The psychologist who hurt me, it's been 2 years since the board has investigated. They have not set a trial date for that yet. Every month I ask about that, and I get, oh, nothing's changed, And it's been over 2 years since I filed that complaint with the licensing board over Dr. Richard 𝗖ście. So when all this, what it does for me is the rage makes me feel stronger, makes me in control, makes me feel powerful, like Captain America. In the movie Captain America, like the president. When the president was enraged, each time he got angry, he became stronger until he turned Red Hulk and destroyed everything. And I'm not like condoning this. I'm not saying, oh, this is what you should do. I'm just speaking about my personal experiences with rage, okay? That it does, make me feel strong. It covers the hurt and the sadness, but it also pushes people away. But I feel empowered by my rage. I feel empowered because I say, you're not going to ever hurt me. No one is ever going to hurt me again. So I stand strong and like Hulk mad and empowered. The rage is like a shield, I wear it. It's my badge. It's my badge of honor. I wear it like no one can hurt me again. You're never going to hurt me because I'm never going to let you close to me. You're never going to hurt me. No one's going to do that to me again. No one. So it's like a badge, and it's very protective. The rage, I feel, it feels very protective. Like, I stand alone. I stand strong. No one can get through to me like they did before. Starting at when I was a little girl with my narcissistic mother. My cousin who stole my inheritance. My best friends who abandoned me when I was in need. My psychologist that took advantage of me. And the staff person who was taking care of my son who, beat him to a pulp. And so do I go on and on and on? No one is ever going to do that again to me because I'm Hulk mad, and it does feel empowering. It feels very empowering for me, and that's what I do. And at night I suppress it all by the alcohol, wash it down so I'm not feeling like a Hulk, like I go through the day feeling like a Hulk, But in the evening, I drink and I start, chilling out and relaxing, and that's what I'm not saying any of these methods are good. I'm just telling you what I do for my rage, and I'd love to hear from you guys, how you handle your rage. Have you ever been hurt enough in life to feel that kind of deep rage, you know? I don't think everyone in life has gone through what I've been through. I mean, other people have. Some people have worse. But I'd love to hear from you. I want to know your experiences with it. What have you been through? How do you handle rage? Let's have an ongoing discussion and talk about it. And tell me in the comments. All right. What can I tell you? I wear my rage like a warrior's badge. Till next time.